Greetings and welcome to Eat It Lose. This episode goes out to my sister April, who's celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, April! And the gadget that I'm testing is this. I ordered this ages ago. And I think I ordered it while I was still living in the other apartment. That's how long I've had this. I just never tested it. I needed a knife that was longer than my normal knife, and this knife was living at my parents' place for a while there. So when I moved into this apartment, I asked them to bring out my good knife because the knife that I had been using will not work. But you'll see how that's supposed to happen in a moment. And the reason why I decided to test this particular gadget for my sister's birthday is for really no reason. We both love salads. That's about as close as I can get to an actual reason. But I've had it for ages and I've been meaning to test it. And now that I have the knife that I need and the vegetables that I need, I'm going to test it. Yay! So this is something that I saw on Facebook ages and ages ago. And it's supposed to make salad making easier. So it's a device that it's like a 3-in-1 thing. So you can use it as a colander. You can put your veggies in there and use it as a colander to wash things out. You can use it for cutting vegetables, but it's also a serving dish. So let's walk through and see how well it does any of those things. So I've already washed my vegetables, so I don't need to do that again. But we're going to load up the veggies into the device. I have half of a pepper, some tomatoes, little tomatoes, and because they were on sale, and like a quarter of an onion. And we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, I put too much stuff in there. Okay. You failed already. Let's see if cutting my pepper will help it work. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's all in there. I have my big knife. You see why I needed a longer knife. It's not going to cut the whole way through with my shorter knife. And my other knife is even shorter. So you just go through and slice along these lines. I think it's a good thing that I filled this pretty full because I imagine if I only had a few things in here, they'd roll around and make it harder to cut. There we go, almost done. Oh. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, if I just cut it like this, I'm going to have everything sliced. I'm not going to have it nicely chopped up. But no, all I have to do is rotate this a couple of notches. Brilliant! I did see a video of this being used whenever I first ordered it on from Wish. They had a video on Facebook demonstrating how it's used. Okay, issue number 1. My tomatoes squished out a little bit, but that's actually not that bad. We'll move it 2 more notches. Actually, I might be back to where I started. Let's see how finely this gets chopped nice and quickly because this is probably getting boring for you. But the nice thing about this is that it actually caught a lot of the juice. Only a little bit ended up on the counter. So you might want to put, if you get one of these, you might want to put a cutting board or something underneath it. Let's flip it up. And flip it. Needs to be rinsed before we flip it over to use as a serving bowl. This worked pretty well. It's not, nothing's uniform. But if I'm just doing a quick salad for myself, it doesn't need to be uniform. The pepper did not cut through completely, but it scored, so I can break things apart pretty easily. The cucumbers actually pretty good bite size. Tomato, again, did not cut through completely. I'm wondering if I had used a serrated knife if it would be a little better, but yeah, this worked out pretty well. Now, what am I going to do with all these vegetables? Well, I have some dressing. This is 1 part olive oil, 2 parts, I had mirin for my vinegar component. I put a little bit of sugar, actually agave syrup in, a little bit of pepper, and Green Goddess spice blend from Pence's. And a bowl. That's a little more dressing than I normally put on my salads. And it's ready to be served. I might actually add some chickpeas to this. But yeah, this is a very nice salad. I would eat this salad. Well, that is it. I think this is actually a pretty good device. It did make salad cutting quick. I dare say it was quicker to do it this way than it would have been by hand. It is a little bit messy, but it's mostly just tomato juice all over the table. So yeah, I think this is a win. Again, I ordered this from Wish, hence no packaging. It just came in a plastic bag. But I think you can also get it from Amazon and some other sites. Well, thank you for watching. Happy birthday, April. You can send your birthday wishes in the comments. And I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.